Hello, y'all, and welcome back to another episode on Business First Creatives Podcast. If you think your systems are trash, or worse, that you don't have any systems at all, today's episode was created specifically for you. And my advice might surprise you. So here it is. Here's the whole episode. You don't have to fix everything at once. Okay, let me say it one more time. You don't have to fix everything at once. In fact, you probably have more systems than you realize. Because systems aren't just automations or fancy workflows. They're the way that you communicate and deliver your services. And whether you built them intentionally or not, you've already got processes running your business behind the scenes. The question isn't whether you have systems. It's whether those systems are helping you or quietly creating more confusion than they should. And listen, for most service providers, a CRM is one of the highest ROI investments you can make inside your business. Even if all it does is help you manage inquiries and get paid. That $20 to $40 a month that you spend on that tool can literally transform how efficiently and confidently you run your business. But optimizing your client experience, that's a different level of investment. It's going to cost you time, money, or both. But you get to decide how much. You get to choose your budget, your capacity, and your timeline. And that's why I built my offer ecosystem to support you at every level. So no matter where you're starting, there's a next step that fits. So today I'm walking you through the 3 essentials that every creative business needs in place for a client experience that actually converts, and 3 paths that you can take to fix what's not working based on your time, energy, and current capacity. Okay. So when I'm inside someone's CRM reviewing their client journey, I'm not just looking at how pretty their portal is or whether their brand colors are connected. I'm looking for 3 essentials because if even one of them is weak, your whole system suffers. So client experience essential number 1 is a proposal that sells. Now, I'm not just talking about a pricing page on your website or a Canva document that you send, but something that walks your lead through your value, answers their questions, and makes it easy for them to say yes. Client experience essential number 2 is an onboarding process that builds confidence. Once someone signs your contract and pays you money, what happens next? Do they know what comes next? Are you showing them how excited you are to work with them and reassuring them that they made the right choice? Your onboarding should build trust and clarity from day one. And then there's client experience essential number 3, the delivery and offboarding that gets you referred or rebooked. When the work is done, are you leaving a lasting impression or just quietly dropping off their files and backing up into the bushes like Homer Simpson? A strong offboarding process turns happy clients into repeat clients or enthusiastic referrers. Now, these 3 touch points, your proposal, your onboarding, and your offboarding, are what I look at in every single audit that I do, and they're built into every single system that I create because they're the foundation of a client experience that builds trust, creates clarity, and makes you money. Okay, so back to my offer ecosystem and how I can help you with this, because I do literally have something for you at every budget. So it really just depends on the budget that you set for yourself. Are you going to DIY it and you need a lot of time, or are you going to spend some money and get some help? But now that we know what every client experience needs, let's talk about how you can fix the pieces that might be broken in your current system. I've simplified everything into 3 paths so that you can get the support that you need without overcomplicating things. So path number 1 is to diagnose what's not working. This is usually for people who have been in business for a while and you feel like something is off and you can't quite put your finger on it. So I've got 2 options for you. The first is a client experience audit. And this is what I talked about in last week's episode. This is you tell me your offer. I go through your booking and delivery process like I'm your client. And then I give you a custom report that shows you exactly what needs attention and ties to the 3 essentials we just talked about, along with 3 quick wins that you can implement immediately. Now, if you don't have a 5-minute booking process specifically, the other path that I want you to take here is buying a proposal template or setting aside time to create one yourself. If you already know that your proposal is what's causing hesitation or ghosting from your leads, this template is going to help you fix it. It's built to convert in 5 minutes and is perfect for creatives who are tired of rewriting the same information over and over again when you're responding to leads. So you're here if your back end mostly works, but something feels off and you want some clarity and momentum fast. Okay, path number 2. Fix the emails that are running your experience. Guys, I know I've talked a lot about your client experience emails, but I feel like some of you are still not hearing me. So I'm going to say it again. Your systems are only as good as your communication. And most of the time, email is where the client experience breaks down. Now, I've got 2 ways that you can work with me to get your emails where they need to be. The first is my free guide. It's called Emails That Convert. It's going to help you stop overthinking every email and start sending messages that are actually moving your clients forward with personality, purpose, and clarity. Okay, and then we've got my course, Email Like You Mean It. This is when you are ready to go all in on your client communication and you want to do it fast. This is my course that is going to help teach you my full 3P framework: purpose, personality, and preview, and give you the templates and the AI support that you need to get it done in a single weekend. Now, you're here if you have systems in place and they're actually working for you, but you know that you have communication gaps. You know that there are large chunks of time where you are not touching bases with your clients, or you read your email and you gag a little bit. Because it's not just about the email. This is what's costing you trust, time, and probably conversions for people who are ghosting you or walking away because your communication is lackluster. Okay. And then there's path number 3. And this is when Band-Aid fixes might not cut it. I know I said at the beginning of this episode, you don't need to tackle everything at once. But what if you are in a place where you want to tackle everything at once? I want to be able to give you an entire system that you can implement from inquiry to delivery that makes your client experience something that your clients rave about. They're not just talking about the thing that you delivered, they're talking about how you deliver it. So first, I've got the CRM Blueprint. This is my strategic DIY course for creatives who want to build their CRM, Dubsado or Honeybook, that reflects their process and not just what someone else told them to automate. Guys, my course includes processes to map your entire customer journey, email strategy, and templates. We're talking proposal templates, questionnaire templates, workflow templates, to where you can finally set everything up the right way. Now, if you're saying, yeah, I love that idea, but I'm not doing a course, that's okay. I have another option for you. Systems in Session is my Done With You program. You get me inside of a container for 60 days, and I will put my systems expert eyes on everything that you create from start to finish. We map out your systems together. We build it in phases, and we make sure that your workflows and client touch points work for you and your business without the overwhelm. Now, you're here if you are in a place where you no longer want to guess at what needs to happen and you want someone to hold your hand to make sure that the process is done right. Okay, so you've made it to the end. You've listened to the entire episode and you're like, Coley, I still don't know where to start. It's okay. I've created something brand new just for you. It's a private podcast series called Fix This First. You get it, right? It's going to walk you through each of the 3 essentials and what they actually look like inside your client experience, how to tell which one needs the most attention right now, and which path in my ecosystem might be the right next step for you based on your capacity, budget, and energy. You can grab this totally for free at coleyjames.com/systems. Okay, so I want to loop it back around to where I started this episode. You can grab this totally free at coleyjames.com/systems. Okay, so now I want to loop it back around to how I started this episode. You do not need to fix everything at once. You just need to fix the thing that is slowing you down the most. Whether that's a proposal that's not converting where you want it, emails that aren't moving people forward and are leaving them confused, or a system that feels like it's running you instead of the other way around. I have something to help you. That's what my ecosystem was built for. Clarity and strategy around your systems and support that actually fits you where you are in your business. I would love to help you take the next step. So if any of this sounds good, visit the show notes. All of the links are there. But I would really encourage everyone to start with that new private podcast. Go to ColeyJames.com/systems. Okay, that's it for this episode. See you next time.